Welcome back to Button and Brick. Today we're starting something brand new in Planet Coaster 2, a new theme park built completely from the ground up. And for the first project, we're creating the park's entrance district, a modern expo center designed to be the first impression for our guests arriving at the park. This vision is a contemporary destination with large exhibit spaces, open atriums, reflecting pools, and connected monorail systems that bring the entire park together. This will be the foundation for everything that comes next. And we'll continue expanding the park with new areas, attractions, and experiences over time. So let's get started and begin this new park. So in search of a sandbox, this is about as close to I got with looking for something that was more of a desert. Far from desert. I think it's something that we can work with for sure. So let's get in here. First thing I like to do is understand where the boundaries are of what we're looking to build. We have two sets of boundaries here. The first set of boundaries is the boundaries that we're allowed to build within. And within the space of this simulation here, and the other boundary is the data space that takes up on the PlayStation. And we can monitor that as we go. Once we get to 100, that'll be about it. Doesn't mean we have to, right? So first thing I like to do is understand where the boundaries are. And I use this sky tower, and I'm just going to go and put one down in every corner we have. And this will give us a really good representation of where our boundaries are within the park. Okay. And I think we'll have one more, right? So let's go add that to the other corner. Okay, there we go. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so you can see we have the boundaries of what we're working with now here, right? And depending on how far we go, we may hit boundaries somewhere else. Until then, right, let's get in and see the space we have to work with. Okay. All right. All right. That should be a good place to start right there. Let's head to scenery, and I'll start here. Somewhere around there? Does that work for y'all? All right. The build begins. Okay. Okay. I think we got something respectable going on here. Okay, next thing we need to align is flooring. We're going to be working with a lot of walling and a lot of flooring. We're going for a concrete, but a bit more a bit more gray. Okay. Looks like I gotta do like one of these. Oh, good. We don't have too many here. I just realized I want to join you all. And you'll quickly get a sense of what we're going to be aiming for here. As you can see, we're up at least a few off the ground. And what we're starting with is our welcome center. Our welcome center will be where our guests arrive, greeted, arriving in an atrium. We'll have an adjoining monorail station, and see where we get to today. Maybe that be able to see that monorail going right through the entrance hall here. Now we gotta leave a way for our guests to get through, of course, right? And actually need a couple wide, so I think we'll need okay. Let's go with that. And we're just working to build out a frame of sorts, and we'll start, whoops. Let's try that again. I need a, oh, yeah. We'll expand the concrete. That's probably gonna go down there. And if you're like me, you're probably wondering, well, why would you leave the rest of those walls open and not finish it? And, well, the center is going to be where our guests are going to arrive. And then the outer two are going to be guest facilities, so the bathrooms, restrooms. Just for those who arrive and may need to freshen up, right? Or equally before they go on their journey. Now, I have something really interesting in mind for how we're going to allow our guests to enter the area here. Let's build this out a little bit more. I don't think I caught them all. Okay. The boring view of our soon to not be boring entrance hall, right? But everything comes from something or nothing. Well, there was something before we got to the something more. Right. So let's get our facilities in. I don't think there's going to be any need to dry off or change here. And guest services, don't know if this is the place to stop everybody up. That's a scenery group. So I do want to add to the scenery group so we get it locked to the grid here. Let's just make sure the height is matching. All right. And we'll just have those there, right? One thing we can do is and we'll add some pieces on the front to blend it in with the rest of the wall. And have an interesting idea. We'll see if we can get it to work for a door system. And I might even pull that forward. Let's see if we, yeah, I'd have to separate it out, but it could come forward. I mean, let's see what happens where it's at right now. Right. And another thing we need to keep in mind is path, right? Because we're gonna have, the idea is we're gonna have path everywhere, and we need to keep the concrete. So we'll make the path invisible so they're walking on the concrete. Right. This is how we can align that. And we don't need a ton. Oh, look at them. They're already here. What? They're gone. And now they're gone. Park is closed. Okay, good. That's fine. And now we can build a network of path off of these, right? The other thing we want to, take into account is where this is going to end, right? And move into the next area, right? Which I'm really excited about doing in Planet Coaster, which is we're going to be coming out of this atrium into we call it like an overflow area into where there's a giant reflecting pool, and it's just going to help frame everything that's going to be on with the exhibit halls, and the expo center, and all of the attractions. Right. Now that we just have this, I mean, we can zoom back out. You can see already what the footprint of this entrance hall is. Let's get into building for a little bit. Let's see here. One. Okay. I think 3 is going to be the right mix. Okay, so let's just duplicate these. I'm gonna bring everything up to the ceiling here. That's a interesting, I mean, it'll look much cleaner, I guess, like that. Why not? Doesn't blend in that way. Normally, I would wait to put the roof on things because it only makes it a little bit more difficult for me to get back inside, but I want to see where our lighting starts coming into play, because that's going to be a big part of this. Now, we're building on the existing grid, so everything's facing the same direction, and then we can move everything afterwards. We're going to need some more. This isn't just an entrance hall. This is a grand expo center, right? So we need to get moving to expand this thing out. And we're going to keep going here, carving these areas to let the light get in. We will be mindful and put some glass in there, just so our guests don't get wet. Not that it's ever going to rain here. I think that's something about what... I think I saw that on the initial drawings that were presented to our group. All right, let's keep on going. If we go... Whoops. Wrong color. Let's go one more line and see if this... Yeah, let's go build this out. You can see how large the entrance hall is getting. All right, we don't even have any guests inside yet, but... Whoops. We can start letting people in sooner than later, right? Let's see how things go. Over the stream. Okay. Oh yeah, we might want to just like move the whole thing over there. Mm-hmm. Like by at least by that amount. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we'll adjust those in a little bit too. Okay. All right, we can see how light is starting to play in there a little bit. You see what time does what is, that becomes a little bit more interesting with how the shadows position themselves here, right? And we'll see how things go from there, right? Okay. Okay. So let's take this in a third. Yep. That's just a little bit more space. I mean, you might even be able to go more than that. That's good. At least it's just off the wall now. Everything over. Can we do this together? Nope. Could have done that one with the other one. Dun, 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 dun. Is that still half width, or is this no? That's double. Which way are we going? Okay. We'll get close enough for now. How's that? I have to worry about over adjustments too much here now. Can we stretch that the rest of the way up? All went silent. The level of concentration required. The level of concentration. All right, it's so much just better framing. At least I have an idea of what we're going to be doing with it. I think we'll need to contain the backs of it, of course. All right, so this is just not all sitting out there. I couldn't make that any slower for us, huh? All right, at least it's just somewhat contained for now. Nice. All right, so let's do our entrance. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's get this covered up. It's kind of fun too. We're looking at white and gray the whole time, and it would be really good to. I'm not saying we're going to be introducing a whole massive amount, but at least some pop of color here. Let's see. Let's. What was that? Okay. So let's see. Go, 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 go. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay. All right. Let's go. Oh, did I not use the right one? Do I want seamless or do I want to... Let's try for seamless. I don't know, the frame might seem like it's going to hold a little bit better together. But let's go with seamless and see what it looks like first. And just... There we go. Let's see. I mean, that's like right on the line too. Is everything filled in here? Yeah, sweet. And then how deep is it? Because I think there should be not a ton, but like there, just so you know it's under. And group those together. So let's introduce a little color into it. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, fine. Okay. Right. But it's floating off the ground, right? No, don't worry. It will not be floating too much off the ground. So we'll end up reinforcing the back here with some rock and everything else. So it's going to be held into what could be a mountainside. Who knows? It could just be held into itself. Who knows? You're also probably wondering about the lid that's open here. Right? So one day in the future when there's tons of people in the chat, I can ask a question to and say, hey, would you rather me work on this or this? This would be one of those opportunities. But I did mention the entrance thing, right, before, so let's go there. We're going to need glass for that also. And we're going to need it as large as may be possible. So we're just going to take this thing, keep it. Oh, let's just put it there. No, I don't want to add it to a building though. Octagon. Why the octagon, you may ask? Well, the octagon actually gets larger than the circle. I need the circle. The octagon will get larger than the circle and cover more of a space. So sometimes I'll start with that because the circle just might not be enough. And we got to cover that is a big space. We'll probably want to bring this not to maybe 90. Yeah. I want this to be fairly opaque. And let's just like half as it. See how large this thing gets. And I don't know if what we're gonna need out of it. But what I want to do is just get it. Let's go lock it here, and we'll put it. Well, we'll need to get space, so let's just put it on that dot for now. Okay. Right. Now, here comes the cool trick. You say we've been doing this for a while. When's the cool trick coming? Well, here comes a cooler trick. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to search for tank. And there is a radioactive tank. All right. And by accident, all right, this radioactive tank, right, you can't really change the colors on the outside of it. All right, we can move this to maybe, I don't see if it looks like white. Nah, let's leave that. All right, so what we're gonna do is take the tank, put it, that's gonna go be against the wall, and we maybe about halfway down, right? And then that thing can get large enough, and we're only looking for it to be able to cover this back area here. We don't want it too large, but we need everybody to be able to get in without bumping kind of through. And in order to get down, and one side, well, let me actually rotate this. One, two, yeah, see, that's a little more space. And we can head back this way, and like you're right in the middle now. And the question is, do we want to go lower? You can. All right. Maybe there. Okay. All right, now we can take the glass. So the reason for the glass, right, is that is green, and I can't change the color of it. And I wanted to. So if you take the glass and get it right in the right place. Now we can shrink that down. I get back to the glass. Let's see if we need to go. Yeah, I think we do. All right, so we're gonna go full. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You get that kind of green smoke and stuff coming through it. Anyway. Which just seems to be staying still. Strange. Okay. Let's keep building. I don't know how that got off that part like that. Strange. You know? Strange. All right, let's. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's get rid of you. Uh-huh. You see what we're doing? Nope, no idea. You feel it though. Oh. Oops. I don't think I did that one right. Chomp, chomp. Oh yeah. Can you feel it? Not yet. Okay, we will. All right, let's keep a building. I don't know what happened there. Oh, is it because I moved that one? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So, in order for me to move this in the direction that we need to, I need to set up the 3 first. Now it's like super chomp. Oh, maybe I should just do one at a time, and then copy it from there. I need to split this from the building, and now it allows me to do that. I don't think there's any measurement that will help alleviate or bring this back, but we'll try it. Okay, I'll go with that. All right, and then duplicate it, and then add it to itself. Now it's locked in that. All right. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's go grab it again, duplicate it. Whoa. This is all, see how this is like a sideways grid. It's so disorienting. I have to remember that up is down and down is up. No. Ooh. Man. I don't understand why this is God, so it's still not even locked in. Come on. No. Oh man. Okay. Okay, let's duplicate it. All right, it's to itself. It should go. I'm gonna have to, but that's all right. Okay, let's just do that, and then I'll move each one of those in, and then you'll be able to see. No rush here. Like we're it's the whole point. You, me, we, right? Just doing stuff like this. Because why not? Okay. All right, next thing we need to do is get some doors and signage back here. And had an idea to use glass again. So let's get some glass. And we are going to want glass with a frame this time. And the frame can be silver, but we want the glass to be the same blue. Oh, we don't want it to be part of the building, but we'll undo it right after. Okay. Okay, now it's separate. Probably want this to be a good 80. Or maybe want this 90% too. I mean, it's going into it's going to be a door to go to the bathroom, right? So, all right, let's just get a sense on. All right, we'd probably be looking at something like that. All right. Okay. So another thing that I want to be thoughtful of, which I think is important, is in this park is going to be kinetics. And how we can use movement All right, I'm gonna deactivate that so we can see. Now we know what the whole area covers, and let's take this, and now we do want to add it to a group. Add to moving. Let's go add to moving platform. Yes. All right, and yeah, I guess let's just do the sides of it. All right, I'm gonna go here. Something like that. Why did it go onto that building? No, I don't think that's what I... Okay, that was weird. Anybody know where the tree came from? Where did the tree just come from? All right, let's move this in a much safer way. Let's just go to about here. Does that look centered enough-ish? Oh, that really should be the other way. It's gonna go the other way. Top down. I didn't build that out inside there. Pardon that. Can I go that further? Oh no, please never whistle. I realize we have to move this up because we have to sink that whole thing down. All right, so we'll go... Okay. And... I mean, I don't know, slow? How fast is that? Oh, that's pretty fast. Very slow up to down. That's pulling out of the end there, isn't it? At least that whole thing is, no matter what. Okay. All right, we'll take one and we're gonna flip it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What we'll need to change here is, okay, we'll have to deactivate it first, and then we're gonna reset where the glass is. Okay. There we go. Where else? How close is it? Okay. I think they both need to come down, though. Whoa! Downtown. Okay. So, I don't know what the easiest trick is, but if I delete them both and pop them both open, let me do it a different. that did definitely not work. Oh, okay. Are they going at the same time now, or was that just coincidence? No, that is. Okay, what? Whoa. If I delete them both at the same time and put them back, now they'll open at the same time. All right, sweet. How cool does that look, all? All right. And we can polish up everything inside there. We can add more marble, all that, but that looks nice. All right, so let's take, no, we got to take both of these. And we will, oh, that may be the case too. Mm-hmm. Might have to shift both of those over. See? Otherwise that'll be sticking out. Not like it really matters. The glass is already sticking out. We're gonna have to do something there. But let's do that. So means we'll take this and move this one over. Where's the other one? Oh, there. Let's get in there. All right. This helps give a little bit of kinetic energy, right? Watch those open in complete wrong direction. Yes, perfect. Okay, good. You know, that's sweet. Feel almost like don't know why this should come forward and then even the glass. You can still see through it a little bit, but I don't know how light is getting in here. Unless it's getting in from the bottom. Whoa, sorry. Sorry, ol'. I think that'll help. Oh, see, that is odd. It's not, something did get caught up in there somehow, but I'm so confused by that. I'll have to, because it's three, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's symmetrical. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why. Just the rough concrete, please. Come on, one more. Okay, good. Thanks, folks. Is that the last one? Yes, it is. And is it dark in there now? Ha, no way. Had the torch on the whole time. Kind of is helpful, actually. All right, we get better out what we got in now. All right. Okay. Concrete feels like a little dark. Will I be able to do it that way? No. Nope. All right, let's just leave it with Spanish gray for now. So we're listening to all this music, and it's like taking away from the ambience of where I think we need to get to. This might be the time. Where's the speakers at? All right, so this is going to be an atrium entrance. It's probably, let's just go with a couple speakers for now. All right, so we want some music and something. One of these is kind of like. That's the one. All right, now this will become. Scary forest. No. Magical forest? Bewitched forest? Oh. Paradise Forest? Where's the other one again? Bewitched Forest? That's it. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's get, I don't know, pop one over there, one over here. You'll all have to tell me how the volume's coming through with the sound and such. Yeah, there is some elements of that in the back, which is really quite awesome. We feeling serene yet? All right, we do need to lay path down. Let's see. There's going to be an easy. There's an easy way to this, or there's a not so easy way to this. I don't know how wide. Like to stay on the the grid, the exact grid of where it's at. Which this should be. I mean, that should be it, right? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. And then we'll be able to see where it is before we make it invisible. All right. So main focus is to get people forward. It is an entrance hall. We want people to be able to move through this area, as grand as it is. We don't necessarily want anybody to get caught up in it, right? Which I think is fair. But we want people to be able to move through it and find it be a place of calm, inviting. We want it to be inviting. I want to carve, since we're calling it an atrium, carve some space out for, I don't know if that's the right space, but we'll find out. We'll continue working on the entrance hall to our new World Expo Center, which will be the gateway to a number of amazing, innovative experiences and attractions for people of all ages from all over the world. This is about bringing everyone together. Ooh. I just didn't do exactly what I said I was going to do, and I have to go through and... Ooh, roof. Yo, that roof is going to come be fun someday. No. Why is it not? No. All right, let's... One, two, three, that might be too big. I want there to be people to be able to move around them. Ooh, come on, camera. Too small? One more? Okay. So one more on this side. And then that's already there. So we'll just do that. That's a long way to kind of walk around, isn't it? All right, let's roll with it. All right, let's get rid of the floor because the whole point of putting all this concrete down. All right, let's go. I'm gonna paint it clear. Whoops. We don't have any of that stuff on, right? Okay. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. Woo. Really? Oh, I didn't like that. All right, let's go. Planters. Planter end cap square. No. No. That's it. Okay. Modular planter, 90 corner. All right, let's just put it down and then, whoops, let's go back and check the other ones again. I think that's the one we need. Modular planter edge. No, that's not it. Ooh, what is this? Mythology modular. What's the difference? Is that the one I just had? No, I like the corner. Isn't it the same? Oh, it is. Okay. All right, good. All right. So these will be the pieces that we'll use. And let's find... Okay, so it's going to start back here. And that should go right along our... This should take us all of no time to do. And we're just going to pop it right on the edge here. We remove the path so the guests will stay close enough away from this area. And if we rotate this, should be able to, all right, just like that. And we'll do that again. Rotate. And we'll bring that back. You think it was to here? Yep. It might be too long. I don't know. Let's set it up and we'll see what happens. All right. Let's just bring this thing right in here. Ooh, that's almost too perfect. All right, and rotate it. And you'll notice the glitching in the middle there, right? We'll solve that after we build out the whole thing. But for now, we'll minimize the crossover. And we're just building a planter in our modern World Expo entrance hall. Entrance atrium. Have to add plants for it to be a full... You got enough planter space for it. I'm gonna try to minimize my use of vines because I went over, but the ivy on the walls just is super awesome, and that's going to happen. Going to happen. All right. Now we get to operate. It's going through, and let's take the inner side. That's a long planner. I think I may have to trust my instincts on that. All right, if I take that and we just, I'm barely gonna, you'll see it happen, barely touch the controller. I want to almost, I don't want there to be a line and then it'll stop happening. And you see, right, we got rid of the aliasing. And then, what if that's what it's called? I don't even know. We might have to do glitching. What can we call it? Just that. Just the slightest little touch. I can't do slight little touches on the PlayStation controller. All right, I don't see any glitching there. All right. Now that is a planter, you all. Okay. See if you take that away, how different it is. All right, let's go with scenery, props, and nature. See if we grab everything. There we go. And those two. Is that a special effect? Is it a... whatever. Should be able to just... I don't know if that's going to work exactly, but let's see how close it gets to it. Yeah. Take it. Did it take the speakers? Yeah, it did. Right on. Oh. Super yes. I think you can see it starting to happen. I know you can. I can. As far as the aesthetic, I really wanted to go with some deserty stuff, so I think some cactus and such in here. You know, are we ready to bring life in? I think there's some other things we need to focus on first. Like, we need to finish the entrance too. I mean, that's I would call that ultra important. Let's do that. So what we're going to do for the entrance here is we should be able to get just the... grab one of these. Actually, let's grab 1, 2... no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, let's just bring it out here. What? Let's get this out. Yeah, we split it. Okay. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Advance move. All right, let's bring this back in. I didn't realize it was going to be off like that. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know how much of this we're going to need or not. What we're going to do is take it. Just bring it into place. And then we might have to... Yeah, it's going to be something like that. How are we looking at the top? See, we need a little bit more. And then, all right, let's get this. Man, I like building on grid. Yeah, it's easier. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so that's good. I'm good with that. And then we need one more. Hopefully that'll go diagonal. Woo! See, I want it to be less than that. So let's go take that one. Nope. Go relative, and then just bring this down where I might have to figure out a way to square it off with something. And there might be a way to just square it off with like a band of concrete. Unless we go this way. You know, like that. I mean, that's super clean. Oh, what did I do? I gotta take the rest of it with me. All right, so like like that, right? Take that. Take that. Take that. That. I will take that. Just give me that. Just that right there. Okay. That right there and that right there on the other side, and then we are going to mirror, well, I wouldn't call it a mirror, but we're going to do a similar approach with windows on the front. Like, I want it to be glass-tastic. Mm. We ask ourselves why. We ask ourselves why with no reasons why. I think we could do it individually. Why? I'm not going to be able to use those for any... Okay, how sweet does that work? Oh, that's super awesome. I think we do... I'm going to try the frameless. I mean, I think framed windows might be... Well, we're here. Might as well look at a bench. A bench in a bin. Modern benches and bins. That is a modern bench. Mm-hmm. That seems cold. Ah. That almost looks like it has a nice cushion to it. I mean, I almost don't even... It almost has like the sense of colors for a desert, too. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let's figure out... Okay, let's get this central seating. There's something up with the camera. I don't know. Come on, man. Yeah, like really is not wanting to allow me to... All right, that's better. I just need to lay one in there. Come on. We do like a... You know, do like a that. Can I get it closer? Ooh, I can. What? Huh? That's odd. It's like not exactly... Maybe it does need like a little bit of air in between it. Somebody to lose something. Let's do it again. Next. Okay, so we'll skip one. Skip one. That doesn't align. Okay, let's do on the axis. So if we just move this back onto the axis in the middle there, that should get it. There we go. All right, now let's take it and do the same for the other side. Or not. Let's just go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, here, right? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I wanted to turn them around. Can I not? There we go. Don't know why, but that felt like a good idea to do. Right, now let's grab 3 of them and let's go back here. All right. Now, let's do the same for the other side. Okay. That's a good amount of seating, I would say. All right. Now we are going to need some light. Because at night, this is going to start getting dark. Did say we were going to work on the glass thing, but that came up, and look, it's amazing how things just go now. If I don't go with the flow, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Let's put a couple of these out here and just see what we're looking like. Let's see, there's too many modern looking ones anyway. I think that's too low, right? Yeah. That's smart looking. These are low. Okay, let's check out these. Nope. Any others? If so, we can't see it. What is that? What do they look like at night? Okay. And that's the reason you don't do the roof until the end. This one just has so much more stature. I mean, I know you can make them all larger. I definitely do not like that. I'll say less distraction. I mean, this thing just looks cool. What if this was like that color? No, it's too like I don't know what the word is. This is wait. Oh yes. Let's try something. I want to keep going. That's awesome. I think that might be too much. That's cool. I like it. All right, if we put these... Uh-oh. I need both of you, and let's group you, and then let's move you. We should be able to put this right on the grid and get them where we need to. One there. One there. One there. One there. Keep going. Why not? There we go. Oh, yes. Now, to see what this place looked like before, it's crazy different. Yeah, I can get that. That's where the challenge of the zooming is. Oh yeah, look at this place. Who wouldn't want to show up here for whatever's going to be out there? It's what's out there. This is just this. It's what's out there is what's going to be, you know? That's what's exciting. Okay, let's ooh, I want to let people start walking around in here, but like, let's just use the old grab a statue person for size. All right, now I see everybody grab these for size, but there's something that everybody I see misses with this. Whoops. Maybe not. Maybe some of you know, right? Maybe some of you know. But people buy balloons, and balloons are a tall thing. So if you're going to create stuff to size, I mean truly create stuff to size, you need to have balloon clearance. And that balloon's not even straight. It's as straight as my zooming ability. That's the stream saying, hey, you probably got to be close to like 2 hours in, right? Do we want to take a break? All right, so this is this. I know. Okay, that's better. Still shiny, but okay, this is the height. Right here, this is what you need to consider when you're building stuff for height. These things are great, but if you build a door right overhead of that balloon's not getting through it. I mean, it's not like they're not going to go. They're going to go through it, but it's going to clip. We don't need to go too much higher than that, right? But this gives us a much better sense of that height. Glass pane, frame. Okay, all right, it's already the same color. Great. So, okay, that's good. Ooh. All right. So we should be able to go 45 degrees. Sink it down a little bit. And maybe attach right. And then this is where we can use the gauge of how tall we want to go. Like, obviously we're gonna need to go here, right? Like up a good amount. We also have the restriction of how big these glass pieces are gonna get. So, hence that, right? So let's take what we get out of it. I say we will go all the way to the top, right? All the way to the side. And let's just see how many we can get across, right? And then we already know that's going to be high enough. Let's overlap these so we have a minimal frame. All right, so here's one thing we know. That's as big as they go. All right. And we're not making it across. So what we're going to need to do is do one more. Okay. Could look at doing the thinner ones, but I don't think they get as tall as that. I mean, we don't mind if the ones on the outside are not the same width. You know, like it's not that big of a deal. Because you're looking at like this, right? I mean, I don't mind it being open that much. I mean, it is supposed to be an open air. I mean, it's an atrium. What if we took the glass on the sides down? Because we're not going to be using the... Oh, yeah. I mean, is that enough space? What if we just took... Oh, wait, let's go... Hang on. Sorry to be nitpicky here. Let's just go with that for now. Oh! I think we need to do one of these at a time. I kind of like it like half open like that. That's fine. Let's roll with that for now. Okay. I mean, those get bigger, but unless we went with like a band of concrete at the very top, we get the if we went with a band of concrete at the top, we get the window down further. You want to see what it looks like? Should we save that idea for another time? It might be the answer. Guess it didn't take too long, did it? It's probably better, more, probably structurally more sound. All right, let's go in there. Oh, did I hit that on the first try? No way. No way. Pretty close. We take it. Where is it with the balloon? See, this is close. That's too close. Oh. It needs to be north of the balloon. Needs to be north of the... Now, this is going to go down and down a ramp, I think, outside. So the balloon can go under a little, but we gotta give it a little bit more space. But I think we got the most space that we're going to get out of it right now. We have. Is that glass on the outside or the inside? Nice. Okay. Again, it brings the outside in. It's got the that hue, cast color. Where's it sitting at? 90%. Let's move that to meet the top at 50. There we go. Whoa, sorry. Zero. Oh, that is sweet. We're coming up on a couple hours. Should we keep going for a little bit? Well, a comment might fuel me to go more. I don't know. What do you all think? I'd say we're getting to the point where we're probably 60 or 70, maybe 70+% in here, right? We need greenery, right? I think we need some more accent lighting. Probably could use a couple of garbage cans because things get messy sometimes. Outside of that, I don't know too much of an, at least the inside aesthetic of what we're going to need to do. I don't know. You all let me know. What do you want to do? Go a little bit more. I did mention accent lighting. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, those things are super neat. Gotta kind of stick with the modern-y stuff. Oh, those are nice too. Now, where do we bring these up to? All right, we got to be on. If that's sitting on that, this is going to go on this, right? So it's the opposite axis. How high up do we bring it? Maybe around there. I'm going to roll these every... Just the 4 we go? Oh, maybe we offset everything there. Can we do that? Okay, let's see if we can do all this at the same time. Because the middle that's aligned to the stuff in the middle, but if we offset here, everything here, we can get one more light, maybe a bench in, and then it... Right, and then you can take... Wait, do you get the extra light too? Yeah, so you go take the bench, the light. Whoa. Is that not... Is that like through the... Why isn't that working? Are those in the wall deeper than... Huh. Oh, weird. Fine. Just do it like... Come on. There we go. Let's group those. There's already benches on the other side, so we'll move those after we set these up over there. Advance move. Whoa! One, 2, 3. Group. Oh, I guess it did. Yeah, I mean, we could go back. I mean, I think we're gonna have to adjust it anyway. I don't think that's gonna lock in there. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Something just changed. It's kind of like did that glitchy thing. Three, four. We start. Let's get you guys close enough. Okay. All right, and then we're going to move these benches. Really just to here, right? We're just moving it one. I'll just copy this last one down. Let's skip one, and then we'll go to here. Let's see what we're. Oh yeah, those lights are absolutely awesome. What does it look like at night? Ah, we have light. Let's grab. One here. Let's see if that's it. Two. I don't know, that might be too wide. I'll move him after, but at least we can get him there and then center him. Kind of centery. Yeah, those can come in like a whole foot. No, like a 6 foot. Let's try a 6 foot. Oh, it's gonna do that. Now you're starting to do that stuff. Got a mind of its own. Oh no, I need to edit. Okay. Let's cut that in half. That's it. There's where to go. Nope, just one. That's it. Got some sign for the bathroom. No glass signs for the bathroom. Bathroom. Toilet sign. I like these. One. Why not, right? Okay, let's just... Just like that. It's on. Is it on? Or is it... Yeah, it's in. And I think that's a light too, right? Is it a light? Oh yeah, it is. See, I've had the torch on the whole time. Oh, it took 2.5 or 3 hours to do what we want to do here. Maybe a little higher? That should set us on a doable course for more parts ahead. Doable course. Oh, sweetness. I mean, you tell me, what do you think? Some plants in here. We do need to get the entrance gates and stuff in too. I almost can't hold back any longer. Y'all are going to have to stop me from this, because otherwise it's going to just be too much. Or maybe the game is just going to stop me. Who was talking about like, don't put the ceiling on until you're done? I think that is one thing we didn't really do. How big does it get? That's too much. Okay. Uh-huh. Imagine that. Can we put another one in? Who's going to stop us? Where's that sweet hanging one? Yeah, that. Okay, let's get one. No, let's not do that again there. Let's use this one. And make it bigger. And then grab a 2. No, maybe that's enough there. I won't overdo it. I do want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it all the same time. I mean, is that... Okay. Sorry for all the spinning. Oh, this is starting. Oh, if you've been with us for the whole journey, we started with this, right? And just a couple hours, will be a few hours, we'll have an entire entrance hall completely built out. That's awesome. Let's get a picture of where these gates are gonna be. That's on it. Right, like here, 1, 2, I want to do 4. Take 2. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're going to have to cut the difference in half. There we go. 1, 2, and we'll have 2 coming back the other way. All right. That's still not right. Is it just a third difference? That was the third? No. Oh, well, at least we got that. Right. One, two, three. Or 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still doesn't look right to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Plants. Okay. Let's start this fresh, because something is not... This is the center line right here. There's no reason 1, 2, 3. And then you got 1, 2, 3. So, why is that doing that then? Huh. Hello from the chat. Welcome. I guess that's it, right? Oh, I see where it's off now. That's on. That's it. Right? Oh, please be right. This is like 3 tries. I like that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Can we get into the Ooh, don't need to worry about that. That will allow us to completely focus on... This is the thing, you can't use you have to use a texture for these. So, asphalt, you have to use a texture. Whoops, I think I overshot there. And then we should be able to grab them. Oh, they're in the group. Okay. Let's, if we can enter the edit building. There we go. We don't need to lower them much. Split from building. That might be too much. Let's just, that's cool. I mean, it has that line still. I mean, I don't mind that. It's kind of the showing the entrance. So we could get rid of that. Let's not worry about it right now. How y'all doing today? New adventure here. Park yet to be named. This is going to be a World Expo Center, and this is the entrance hall, which the guests will arrive through this portal. They may have to wash up afterwards or whatever. Look at that. And they enter through this grand atrium and then make their way through the gates, and you'll see this is going to go out down. We have a lot of space to work with. We're at like pushing close to 2.5 hours. I think if we went a full 2.5 to 3, I mean, we probably get this place to as close as it's probably going to be, outside of some nudging things here and there. And, you know, we could probably call it like successful launch of this series. And I guess we would. All right, let's go fix the safety hazard we have here. Modern fence. Too modern. Too institutional. Something less institutional. Just a stanchion. That's not holding anybody back. How close can we get? That's unassuming. I like it. It's clean. I don't think there's anything else that's... Let's go back and double check. Those are not holding anybody back. Everything else is kind of just a bit too fancy. What about these? Nah, too aquatic. This is good. It's kind of got like, you know, we got to keep like where it's just like a museum. Not a museum. It is a museum, or it isn't a museum, but it's, I think you know what I mean. It's a... Well, it's a World Exposition Center. That's what it is. I want the fences to kind of blend in. Right. Well, if we did go with the double bar in the middle, we'd probably get the distance we need. I don't mind it. Wouldn't normally do it, but I think gives somebody an opportunity to get something stuck in there. Yes, see, I knew it would work though. Okay, let's just transfer a copy of this. That's 4. To the other side. All right, we have a safety thing. We do not want anybody climbing up here and sliding down, because that would be way too fun. It's the challenge is when they climb all the way up and then start sliding down the glass, because they're going to have a little bit of a drop. There will be concrete down there to soften their blow, of course, but we want to just deter everybody from that, right? Can we at least deter it? I mean, we should get some stuff in here before we call it a day. Corals? Rocks? Bushes? I want to see what the cacti look like in here. Oh, yes, please. All right, I'll take one of you there. Well, if we build this once and we can just flip it. Nah. Put one of you there. Let's get one. Is that the same thing? I'll just put this other one over here. Now the desert modern essence is just gonna be coming through. All right, let's get some barrel cactus. That seems like it's something that we should put in here. All right, 1 barrel cactus for you. 1 barrel cactus for you. 1 barrel cactus for you. Next set of cacti. I want to spread the cacti love around here. What else we got? Individual cacti. We'll definitely have some cacti in there. A lot of these barrel cacti, barrel cactuses. Get a couple smaller barrel cactuses in here. Okay, where's that that brush stuff? And this might be some of that might be pretty, but I think it might be too. I mean, it is pretty. It might be too much. Yeah, that stuff, you know. Less pretty. Dry, medium. Oh, no, the dry small one I think is plenty. What else we got that kind of fits that same? I mean, that's not too colorful. I want to keep it kind of minimal. I'm going to keep it kind of minimal there. Well, I think that's gonna complete all of the let's just call it complete awesomeness. Now, one thing we don't have, and we won't have time for today, is the monorail. But I'm thinking, I mean, probably looking like the monorail is going to go, I don't know if it's going to go above a bench or not. Oh, yeah, that is. It's a great idea. Hi, welcome from the chat. Gorgeous. Thanks. Much appreciated. No, that's not going to work. Wish there was more flags. There probably is in the what's it called? Expansion packs. So what we're building, what are you building right now? This is the entrance hall to a world exposition center where people from all over can come and see innovations and discovery and learn and experience attractions. And this is our entrance hall that I keep fumbling out of. Just really want to get this. I think the back wall is probably the best way to do this, right? Yeah. This is the entrance hall, so our guests will arrive via that portal. We gave them some bathrooms, just in case. Out the way. And beyond this, they'll have access to pavilions with exhibit halls, attractions. How far do we get these across? How many do you think we need? Let's see. 3? That covers, does that cover the... Ha 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 ha! You've seen the future. Ha 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 ha! And I was just talking about that. Yep. Right? You've seen the future, right? And yes, the monorail, I think we needed to build this out. I don't know if we're going to have time for the monorail today. But I got too far down the line, and I was just thinking, you know, it'd be awesome to share this experience with everybody. So that is what we're doing. And we're going to go ahead and take these. Yes. But you would be giving away further future. And also, I have to, you know, I think with the flags, there's only so much. These are great. I wish they were a little longer, and but they're inside. So here, I don't know if flowing makes sense. I almost wish you could control the flow of air. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I think we're getting closer. Definitely better. Notch longer. Has the look. Yeah. I wish you can control the wind on trees. I would bring other trees in here. The cactuses don't blow much. That the other ones are flying all over the place. Like, I get the leaves, but the trunks should, I mean, they do sway, but not like rubbery. Not a rubbery sway. But we will have to make room in here, somewhere around here. I don't know if it'll be this or not, right? But probably in between those two lights, and we'll get rid of that chair, just because I don't want stuff falling, right? It can go kind of right across that way. And then you'll have the monorail. And station for the monorail is up for debate, because that's still to be written. One idea is over here is an entry to the station. The monorail stations can sit right here on the outside. The start of the monorail will bring it through the building, right? So if you leave this building, go into the monorail, you'll visit where you came from before you move on to worlds further. Oh yeah, you go and there's I did these like liminal, dreamy kind of liminal space videos on the channel. You can go check out. They're just the ride POVs, and I used planters like inside, like it's a space, office space or a station space or whatever, and I used planter with a tree, and the thing's blowing all over the place, and it's just comical in a way, but for this, I wanted it to the movement in here has to feel still. The movements in the music, you'll have the channel of the monorail coming across, and you'll have the entire view of everything outside, which will have dynamic things, you know, happening there as well. You'll see beyond to what will be the reflecting pool and exhibit halls, and then from there, you know, we can maybe go talk about some rides. Like, rides are rides, right? There's plenty of rides in the game. You know, do something a little bit, approach it a little bit differently, you know. For now, this place just looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, I hope it's disinfected till we let everybody in, and then they can get their cooties on everything. Why don't we do that? And they're not going to go anywhere else. But what would it look like? Besides what it looks like on the thumbnail. Found my secrets. I think people will dig it. Let's see. Price? We're not going to charge them anything. Full price? Yeah, we go full price. What did custom price? Full prices. Let's open this thing up. You should start seeing the guests. Oh, yeah. And here they come. Shapes in the ground? Like in the pavement and the concrete? Are you all excited to be going all of nowhere? Yeah, I did think I want to do something interesting with the ground, because it's going to change, right? Like the concrete, there's some brutalist kind of minimal, coldness to it that you guys are already leaving, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, it's coming from the portal, even going back, and then you start having guests that are coming and going, and you can kind of just see them disappear into the ether, or disappear. Maybe they all have to go use the restroom. Actually, I think so. And world beyond will wait. All right, so you see what I was mentioning before, right? This is great for guest height, but as soon as that guest buys that balloon, the balloon ain't making it through your door, right? So to give you true space, unless you're going to restrict guests from buying balloons. Does the balloon have an elevator doors? Oh, the bathroom. The bathroom have elevator doors? They have custom glass. Right? It's like custom opaque glass. Still need to put some fascia or something around the front of that part there. But yeah. Keep whatever's in the bathroom in the bathroom. It would be cool if you can set the triggers where people just would walk by it and it opens. That would be a really neat thing to add, Frontier. I know you can go where they press the button, but they're just going to press the button, stand there, watch it open, and not go inside. Yeah. Yeah, I think listen, the two tricks in here now is the portal, right, and the bathroom doors, really, right? The lighting is a cool trick. And the monorail coming through. Yeah, motion detectors would be absolutely killer. You could do with a motion detector, if it was like a motion detector, you can almost do like a walkthrough kind of haunted house or mysterious house or something, and like as they come across, walk past a place, like it auto triggers stuff. That would be kind of neat. Outside of the monorail, I would say we more than accomplished what we set out to do. I do wish this was a bit more. Hang on. Scenery. Dirt. Isn't there just dirt? Dirt. See that? I can make the dirt more red, like more deserty. Just a little bit. It seems like it's not going to make much of a difference. Oh, the texture might be a little weird. Let's see. How much larger we need to make it. Yeah, exactly. Missing the cherry blossom in the middle of the entrance. Yep, not going to do it. This is a place of wonder for all to come together, calm and peace. I mean, I think there'll be elements that will be, you know, slightly, I don't, could slightly lean towards, hey, that I've been here before or I've seen this somewhere, but it's not anything that exists. Well, let's finish this off and then we'll see what it looks like between the two. Let's go all the way here first. And then this one's going to have to drop down just a notch so you get rid of all of that flashing. That might have done it, too. Yeah, that's what I was, I'll show you something in a second, is one of the first things I talked about, you have the want to go rewatch. Oh my goodness, what did I just get myself into right here? Rewatch this whole stream, is talking about space. Yeah, see, that is off. And there's two areas of space. I'm on a PS5, right? So I have complexity meter space that's going to fill up really, really fast. See, just moving it a little bit, and I could have had to do that for like 4 hours, but I didn't. Let's see, what's the difference between that and the other side now? In the light, you can't tell because of the light, but it does add a bit more of a red, deserty. I can change the color once I move everything over. And there we go. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Just a little bit more brown. So, all right, so what I was talking about before is I put the Skywatch towers at the corners of the map. And that's one of the first things I have done, or of some sort, right? I don't know if it was that or something else, right? But just to be able to understand what the total size here, right? So my limitations, right, our limitations for this park, right, are within the size of this. And then you also have the complexity meter, which is for sure a limitation. And I know about what I can get out of parks here. And it's not as much as we need. But for what we're doing, I mean, another thing is to keep efficient. The concrete floors are going to get a bit too much. I mean, we may have to go to do something different. It's only 500 pieces, right? It's efficient where it's only 500. Yeah, it's a lot of sky towers. Well, the sky towers are all going to go away, or they just could be like far out beacons of something, like you wouldn't even know, what they are. They're more like beacons. But the idea is, once you have a sense of the direction and where you can start, like we can still start back a little bit more, almost even into this lagoon. We can push, right? Here's just an idea, and I probably will just undo it. Right, out of paranoia, but we could take this. The idea of something like this is that this could be coming from inside, like that type thing. Almost be cool to have some of the rock behind it, right? But this almost could, like, you can The idea is that it could be coming out of a mountain. You know, maybe we do keep it there, and then it goes down over, and that gives us the ultimate space back, right? And we just carve it in there. It's not going to hurt us to put it right there right now. I'm not doing anything. Just do it. Sure thing. Sold. Okay. Kind of like that anyway. All right. Yeah, because now you get reflections are going to. Oh, look at that. How that's reflecting down there, because it's like a. Oh yeah, that's nice. With the caustics down there too. Really rad from the chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. That helps keep me going, right? I'm just doing this for fun. It really came to a point where it was almost too selfish to not share this stuff, because it's like, I can't tell you how much inspiration I get from watching other content creators and seeing stuff. It's like, it's fair to share back. And there is some stuff out there that is just mind-blowing. I mean, I'm all about, let me use what's in the game, try to minimize, right? Just use it differently maybe, right? But minimize how much like individual stuff. Like imagine if we were creating every little piece of every little thing, some detailed, right? Got through 3 hours and built an entire, I don't even know if we're at 3 hours, but 2 hours, 49 minutes, built an entire entrance hall. Like, I hope 2 of them are backwards. 2 of them are supposed to be backwards, 2 of them are supposed to be forwards. You're correct. My idea was that one should be the exit and one should be the thing. Don't they work like that? Doesn't matter. They go in and out of both the same way. So the idea was this was supposed to be like the entrance. This is the way out. It was just a matter of trying to divert people. I don't know how. I mean, this is a society that doesn't need security gates. They don't. Everything's like on the honor system. Everybody's on the up and up. Otherwise, we close the park down. And we set it that way anyway. So, right. They do work. They do work both ways. We've done it with that in some other stuff. It would be cool if you can get them to traffic through one. I think if I closed one of them, but yeah, that was it. Oh, let's do that. Are these all 3? Let's take this thing. Let's just offset the other 2 so the patterns can intermingle. All right. Go to the other camera. Here it is. Maybe we add something above the the portal like a saying of, you know, like Disney World says, see you real soon, right? It's not a goodbye. Rather than having exit, right, it could be like until next time or something like that. You know, like kind of round it out on there. Because that's the leaving way. You're not going to see, there's not really a place to put the words entrance atrium or entrance hall. I think you just kind of will know where you're at. Oh, you know what we are missing? It almost doesn't matter yet, but it will. Are garbage cans. I cannot say how important garbage can. There is not a really. That's the only one I can think of. One of these two. Also, who is the one that said like 2 hours ago, don't put the ceiling on first? Nah, that's better for. That's it, just clean. Let's take this to. Alright. Oh, really? Now you're gonna not. Come on, man. Alright, probably need one right here coming out of the bathroom, maybe? Nope. Nope. Alright, let's do another one. Oh. May have to hide that door somehow. I did put some rocks there. Okay, well, something like that. All right, we have some. Get some up by the front gate. Just cover those corners up. That way, they can keep this place clean. Oh, I see what you're doing there, and I'm glad that you did it because now I can take action to make sure you never do it again. All right, this one and this one. Nope. This one and this. There we go. Let's just bring the. Okay. And then we'll do it on this side, and then y'all won't walk. Yeah, oh, see? She knew not to go do it because I was going to do this. Oh, nope. Did that do it? Why don't we just stamp it out then? We'll use this to delete, stamp it. Woo. Is that enough? All right, let's see if that got rid of them. Okay, let's clean things up just a little bit. Good enough-ish. Could probably bring that part a little forward. Like just to... Okay, that's good enough on that side. What's this side look like? Clean. Okay, and the same thing on there. All right. I think it's going out through. I don't see them breaching the walls or anything too much. Okay. There we go. Voila! That's it. Fantastic. Good. Thank you all. Could do this for another 3 hours. Really probably could. Like it's awesome. But I will have to say is we're pushing the 3 hours, and you know, I think what we were able to put together in that time is pretty awesome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your comments. If you like what you see here, appreciate the like on the live stream for sure, but subscribe because we're going to continue this. It will be a bit ad hoc, but if I have time and I want to do it, and we can, right, we'll hop online and stream it, and we'll try to do an area each build. Maybe some areas won't take 3 hours to kind of get into. Maybe they will take longer, but we'll do a new area each build. So looking forward to next time, right? We'll be building our way out of this atrium, right? Or we'll stay here and we'll set up the monorail, right? So one of those two. So we'll either go do the monorail, so the monorail will run through, or we'll do the monorail later and we'll set out onwards and ramp down into what'll be the first maybe of many, I'm not sure, but definitely one awesome reflecting pool where from both sides you're going to get an absolutely amazing view, and see the reflections and the caustics, and it'll add a sense of calmness, but it'll still be very dynamic and have some tricks up the sleeve for what that's gonna look like. We're gonna have to add some new tricks each time along the way. For now, right? Oh, even at sunset time, it's really pretty. It might need some additional lights on the side. Might need some more light to, like, I don't know, when I've gone to theme parks, I do find like at nighttime things are not very extra lit, right? There are definitely areas of parks. The idea is to see mostly where you're going. For now, right? I think this entrance hall is a perfect example of showing where this place is going to be going. Oh, look at that morning sun coming through. Oh yeah, all day. Can use some more of these window tricks through our builds. But I'll leave you with some slow, hopefully not clipped or interrupted sweeps through. Bid you adieu until the next stream. Thanks for joining Button and Brick. Until next time, bye for now.